So you're Intel over AMD. I am the right tool for the job over Intel and AMD. Right tool for the job. What's the goal? You pick the tool for the goal. You don't pick the goal based on the tool. Right? Did I say that right? Yeah, I think I did. You pick the tool, or you pick the goal, then the tool, not the other way around. Who cares what the brand is? Well, it depends. Okay. I guess we're gonna start talking about 1100K already. Okay. Let's just dive into it. People are already talking about it anyway. Okay, you know how I was literally just saying pick the right tool for the job, right? This still goes with the 1100K. It's a tool that you have to pick for a job, right? So the differences between these two chips, 10900K. I got a whole bunch of alerts here. I don't know what the hell's going on here with like fucking snakes and shit. There's like a snake like on my page. 10 cores, 5.3 gigahertz, sub 40 nanoseconds latency, right? This is 8 cores. Oh, oops. We'll just say 5.3, I suppose. We're just gonna assume, right? Mid 40 nanoseconds latency with we'll give it a 20% IPC uplift. This one has a 25% core uplift, right? I think that's how math works. Yes. 25%. God damn, dude, percentages mess me up all the time, dude, all the time. Okay, so just let's say 45 nanoseconds, let's say 38 is achievable for most people. So you just looking at the math and the raw data that you have, you just pick whichever one you want based on the tool or the game that you're playing. Oh, also fucking the biggest factor, $600. Wait a minute, I'll just put an F at the end of this one. $330. Like, let that sink in for a second. Double the price. Right? So I would answer your question with what games do you play? But even then, I don't think it matters. I still think this is the way to go no matter what. No matter what. Let me catch up on the chat here. If you're playing Warzone, the 10 course is going to be better. Just go to my website, Lord Ace. Framechasers.org. You just sub on the website, and then I get the money. I get money right in my PayPal. That's actually way better for everybody than actually going through Twitch. I don't have a 9900K anymore. I sold all my 900Ks. But okay, so even like in what's okay, how about I ask you, in what scenario would this be better? I can't like in no game is this going to be better in something that you can measure. Do you know what I mean? So like hang on. I don't know, it just does. It has some design with the new cores, and it lost like 5 nanoseconds of latency for some reason. So Okay, let's say, let's start with single player games, right? What single player games are you playing in 1080p that's not GPU bound or monitor bound? So what game would you even play? Like maybe Doom Eternal? But that gets fucking 700 FPS no matter what. Okay, so the max refresh we have currently in today's day and age is 360 hertz at 1080p, right? In what single player game can a 10900K not achieve this, but an 11900K potentially could? Do you know what I mean? The only game that I can think of where this might make sense is Flight Simulator, because it doesn't have DX12 yet. That's the only game that might make sense, is Flight Sim, if you're like a sim junkie. For some reason, Flight Simulator is on DX11, so it only uses like 2 or 3 cores. So then, yeah, maybe you want the IPC and the clock speed of this bitch, right? That's probably the only argument that I've seen that was actually good. Let me check to see if actually, hang on. But there is a DX12 patch coming out for Flight Sim, so that argument is going to be rendered moot anyway, right? So MDC Customs. Wait, who is that? Just subbed on the website. Is that you, Lord Ace? Okay, yeah, Newman, can you send him a link? Thanks so much, my man. Let me catch up on the chat here. Oh, I have to change the website with the giveaway stuff and the token. Like, we had a few sour apples that ruined that for everybody. Even the Pci Express Lanes. I already tested that. It doesn't do anything. And I'm gonna test that again. Just wait. I have more content coming up on Pci Express Lanes. Hang on, I'll even mention that quickly. Oh, we'll get there. Hang on. Yeah, but what older games are you playing that you need 360 hertz on? That's the whole argument. The chip doesn't make sense at all, dude. Hang on, catching up. So thanks so much, your boy Alex. I'll post the Ethereum wallet later, my man. Thanks so much. No, that's what I mean. So the only scenario where this chip makes any sense is 360 hertz single player games, which there aren't any. Maybe, well, no, there aren't any. There's none. There's none that this one can't do. Games are just not written that way. Why would they be? That makes no sense. So now, when we get to multiplayer games, right? When we get to multiplayer games, what are the most common multiplayer games out there? CS, Valorant, League, Fortnite, Warzone, Apex, Overwatch. What am I missing here? None of these games would be better off with 8 cores with higher IPC. None. Because we still have 360 hertz refresh rate. Doesn't matter. Do you know what I mean? So what about PCI Express 4.0? That doesn't do anything in gaming. Sup, Hazer? Yeah, so PCI Express 4.0 does absolutely nothing on a graphics card. How you can test that is AMD already has PCI Express 4.0. So you go play Warzone. You set your link speed to 4.0. You go check your FPS. Set your link speed to 3.0. Check your FPS. It's the exact same. Graphics cards are not bottlenecked by the only you know what the sad thing is? It would be cool if SLI was still a thing. Then you could have two 3090s with 8x4 lanes in SLI. That'd be sick. But that's not applicable anymore, so that argument's gone too, right? That is like literally the only thing that, or if Crossfire was a thing, and you can put like two 6900 XTs together with 8 lanes each, you know what I mean? That'd be cool, but that doesn't exist either. You know what I mean? Catching up here, catching up. Well, you can go to Gamers Nexus just did a video on it. He used 3200 megahertz RAM, but I don't. Okay, god damn it, dude. All these like benchmarks and leaks that are coming out are just annoying as shit. So go check out this one from GN. At least, okay, he doesn't do the 10900K, which is still annoying as fuck, but at least he does 3200 megahertz on the 10700K and the 11700K and Gear 1 mode. So this is the best case scenario for the 11700K. And just go look at his graphs, dude. Hang on. I need to log on to my Prime account on this damn computer. Hang on, check this out. GTA 5, it's a tie. 10 FPS. Right? Well, assuming 3200 megahertz RAM. Nothing. 2 FPS. 6 FPS. 10 FPS. Like it's not, man. It's not. It's not. It's just not. Like, if you have a 9900K, you're still sitting on that for another 2 years, man. It's just the way it is. I've said it before too. The 9900K is the Sandy Bridge of our time. This is a 7-year chip. 7 years. You're gonna be on this shit, dude. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Right. So, hang on. So, in the case of this, why would you pay $600 when you can buy a chip that's almost half the price and does the exact same thing? And better in Warzone. It's going to be better in Warzone. It has more cores, right? So, then on the other hand, why did the 11900K sell out? What the fuck? What is going on here, dude? Let me catch up on the chat here. 1 sec. Have a 9900K. You're still sitting on that for another 2 years, man. It's just the way it is. I've said it before too. The 9900K is the Sandy Bridge of our time. This is a 7-year chip. 7 years. You're gonna be on this shit, dude. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Right. So, hang on. So, in the case of this, why would you pay $600 when you can buy a chip that's almost half the price and does the exact same thing? And better in Warzone. It's going to be better in Warzone. It has more cores, right? So, then on the other hand, why did the 11900K sell out? What the fuck? What is going on here, dude? Let me catch up on the chat. Anyway, let's check this out here quickly. Newegg.com. 11900K. Gone. Out of stock. Why? BHP photo? 11,900K. It's gone. Why? So what made you buy it? Where's this? GT Teddy or whatever. What made you buy this? Like what were you thinking when you pre-ordered it? The only reason I'm getting one is because I want to test it for the channel so everybody knows what it can actually do, right? But holy shit, dude. Man, if it wasn't for supporter money, I'd be fucking just destroyed by this. Like I don't want to buy this at all, dude. Holy shit. If it literally wasn't like thank you to all the supporters that just like give me money because dude, check this out. Newegg.com. I got a Z590 Unify. 350 plus what was it? 620 plus I spent $400 on 2x16 B die plus tax. 350 plus 620 plus 400. I'm 4K plus tax. We'll say I'm $1,500 down trying to get Rocket Lake to test for the channel. That's how insane the Intel pricing is right now. I'm $1,500 down, dude. Holy hell. Like, you know what the saving grace is though? The launches are far enough away from each other. So like all the supporters that give me money, I don't spend the fucking money, obviously. I just let it accumulate for this purpose, obviously, right? People literally give me money so that when a product comes out, I can get it, right? So what was the last thing I tested? The 3090 probably, right? Oh shit, thanks so much, Vader. Converted from a Prime Gaming sub to a tier 1 sub. What does that mean? Oh, the big ski block, right? But I was gonna buy that for myself anyway. I'm talking more. Oh no, the 5950X was the last thing I tested for the channel. Okay. Like I have things separated into kind of two categories, right? Things that I would buy for myself anyway, and things that I would not. And then I only use the supporter money for things that I would not fucking buy for myself. You know what I mean? So the 5950X, which was interesting because I never would have bought in this because of all the numbers that I was seeing out there. But it ended up being 10 FPS faster, which none of us would have ever discovered this if I didn't test it, right? That's the thing. Literally nobody on this planet would know that this chip is the fastest in Warzone. You know what I mean? So thankfully, from when this released and I blew all that money to when now Rocket Lake is releasing, I accumulated enough supporter money to be able to buy Rocket Lake without worrying about it, right? So I can just buy it, I can test it, everyone gets their information, and then the next product coming out is either going to be Zen 3 Plus or Alder Lake, or maybe like an NVIDIA refresh of some sort. But by the time one of these comes out, I'm going to rebuffer the fund again, right? So it works out. We have a good business model. We have a good system here. I would say no sponsors necessary. Because you guys are the sponsors, I guess. You know what I mean? All the subs and shit. Let me catch up on the chat here. Did the stimmy checks actually come out yet? I know it got approved, but holy shit, dude. Maybe that's why they all sold out. What else are they gonna buy? But if you you actually did get stimmy checks already. Holy shit, dude. So the thing that's interesting is Our Discord and our community, we know that the 10900K is the best chip, or the 10850K, I should say. But you can tell that even with our quite large community, it doesn't even make a dent in the grand scheme of marketing. Not even a dent. You know what I mean? So like, we can play on our 2080 Ti's and our 10850Ks, and we can get 250 FPS in Warzone, and everyone's gonna be like, oh, just wait till oh, that's gonna be glorious, dude. Wait till the 11900K like actually gets shipped to people, and then go to the Warzone Reddit and the Warzone Discords, and then they'll be like, I just bought a new i9 and I'm getting 150 FPS, guys. The game is broken. DLSS will fix it. DLSS will fix it. Oh my god, dude, I can't fucking wait for that shit. It's gonna be fucking hilarious. Let me catch up on the chat here. Let me catch up here. Yeah, so even though it has 20% higher IPC, the latency regression just completely negates the gaming performance. So what you're gonna see in Rocket League is really high 8-core Cinebench numbers, really high single core CPU Z numbers, things that don't require latency. And then gaming, you're gonna see the exact same shit because the IPC increase is completely offloaded by the latency, right? Then again, no one's tuned to the B die on those things yet, so just wait till I get it. I'll get it. At the best, it'll tie, right? Is the 5950X better for Warzone? 10 FPS. Literally. 10 FPS better. With the 3090. You gotta have the 3090 to see that 10 FPS. That's like a caveat there. Catching up here. The 10.8, well, okay, well, maybe now I should say the 10900 KF is the best chip because the price was so low, right? Let's see if it's actually still on sale. Because the 1080, it's exactly that's what exactly it is. It's price performance, right? The amount of FPS you can get in Warzone for the price that you're paying, right? Oh shit. I know not everybody has Micro Center, but you should be able, oh my god, dude. You should be able to price match it at Best Buy. I've heard of a couple of people doing that. So let's say 320 for a 10850K. KF. $10 more. I would get the KF. For that extra 100 megahertz. You don't need the iGPU. Fuck that. Yeah, okay. Rephrase now. 10900 KF is probably the best value now. Unless you need the iGPU for doing Adobe stuff for some reason. Let me see that 10900K actually. Oops. Nah. Yeah, KF. $70 price cut for an iGPU cut? Yeah. Okay. Let me catch up on the chat here. What temps are considered too high on an Intel chip? Just keep your silicon below 80. As a general rule of thumb, for me, that's what I do. 80 Celsius is the top I run anything. So memory chips, VRMs, CPU package temperature, GPU junction temperature, just keep it below 80 and you're fine. All those numbers. Just 80 is like the 80 is the like 80 to 90 is the kind of threshold where things start getting the lifespan cut down on them. So just keep it below 80 and you're fine. That's what I do. Well, no, the 3080 Ti should be a good buy. Well, what's your goal? What's the goal? You know what I mean? I've seen a few YouTube vids of the 1000K versus both stock because those are the numbers that you're seeing. They're testing a 10900K with 2933 RAM because that's the official stock spec. 11900K is 3200 megahertz RAM, which is the official. That's where the difference is coming from. And even then, the performance uplift is in single player games and by like 5 FPS. So you're paying $650 for 5 FPS. You're doing the thing where you're looking for confirmation bias. So you already spent your money, and then now you're trying to do research on why the money that you spent was a good decision. Like, that's the complete opposite and backwards of what you should be doing, right? You should find the information first, then buy it, right? It's the problem is we're in such a scarcity mindset in our day and age that people buy first, research later, right? That's the problem.